Okay, everyone. So it's been a couple hours since my last video explaining what I'm going to do with this bike here. So I got it all stripped down. Took about a couple hours in between texts and whatnot, and messages. So I got it apart, got everything. I mean, this thing, whew, I'm thinking I might be better off rebuilding this whole swing arm. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Haven't decided on that yet. I mean, I've done it before. It's not that difficult, especially for something simple. But do I really want to do it? All right. So, in my last video, I was talking about how the seat was not in line. Pay no attention to that. No attention to that. That'll be fixed later. So what I have to do to get it in line, see this here is too far over this way. So what I need to do is, well, I could cut it down here, but getting an angle grinder disc in there is, it's going to be a real pain. So what I figured on doing is probably, well, actually, if I use a brand new blade, I can get it in there. I mean, it's not that deep. I mean, it is deep, but not that deep. I could get it in there. So that's what I'll do, is I'll cut that, and I might even cut this one here and just move it over a little. It doesn't need much, just a little, and weld it back. Well, actually, before I do that, before I weld it back, see all this nasty weld here? If I cut that and that, I can remove this, clean it up, clean up down there. This here will never be seen, but I'll clean it anyhow because I'm going to paint it. And then up here, this is for the seat and the shock mount. See, right down there. So I'll go ahead and get that all cleaned up. I don't really need to paint strip it. I could, but this here makes an excellent primer. I ain't even close to kidding. This is a flat black, and I like flat black, and it works good as a primer. So whatever color I decide to paint it, it'll stick to that like ain't nobody's business. All right, so then down here, you see that? That needs to be cleaned up. I need to repair that, clean it up. I'm not sure why I notched it, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna fix that up. And then over here, well, this piece here, that needs to be grinded down. All the welds there, they just need to be grinded down, smoothed out. And then, what I was saying about this, so I'm going to cut another piece like that. I'm going to make it look like, well, cleaner, because I have to clean it all up. Measure it out, cut it, and then over here, from what it looks like, I cut it right at the that piece there. So I'll chop that off, weld that other piece right on, and then it'll look more uniform. But man, I really screwed this thing up. Boy, did I. I really, it's all right. I'll get it fixed up. Then this bar here. A while back I cut it, and there's a reason for it. I think I was redesigning the frame or something, I don't know. But this here is pretty straight there, but you can see it has a curve right here. So what I'm going to do is recut it here, and probably Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. Well, I don't know if I want to bring it out because this here will not line up, but I could make another hole right next to it. But even if I do that, the gas tank has the shape of this here, so I don't really want to do that too much either. Probably what I'll end up doing is probably cutting it right here, or maybe I'll figure it out. Actually, I got some angle iron. I'm going to attach a piece of angle iron going right across here. I mean, that stuff is straight as an arrow, and it works perfectly for inlining a tube like this, you know. So I'll just zip, and probably zip right there too, just right across this, yeah. And attach that angle iron, set this right in there next to it, slide it up, weld it, and it'll be just, the angle iron will be just tack welded. So I'll just knock off the tacks, take that off, continue welding it up, and it'll be good to go. And it's the same thing on this one, just different spot. So I'll do the same there. And let's see how bad it is first. Oh yeah, that needs to be addressed, yeah. So I will address that. Actually, I think it had something to do with the gas tank itself. But regardless, I will fix that, get that done up, get all that cleaned. A lot of cleaning. Then moving on down here, look at all this. I couldn't see what I was doing. You know, the helmet I have, actually I have a few of them, and I was using this one here. It's a good helmet, but I just need to work on the tint, the auto tint. If I can't get it right, I'll go back to the Lincoln for a little bit. But I was using that one. It was a tight area, and getting in there was not easy. So I'm going to cut this whole damn thing off, this piece here. It's way too big. Drops way too low. This wheel needs to sit pretty much slammed up on there, or pretty close to it. Then I have to go through and clean up all this, patch that hole there. Got to patch that and smooth out everything. I mean, there's a lot to smooth out. There's no doubt. There's a lot. This here will keep me busy for a few days, cleaning it and repairing it, and just all the way around getting it to where it's good again. As you see, if you notice this here line here and the two fins there, if you run a line straight up to the head tube, it's pretty friggin' straight. It's just got all this everywhere. Ooh, I got grease all over my finger. Oil, whatever. So I need to get that done. Stuff like these welds right here, this stuff, that needs to be smoothed out. Same thing over here. Like right there, that needs to come off and be smoothed out. A lot of that needs to be done. Then down here, that needs to be cleaned up, smoothed out. Same thing in there. That all needs to be cleaned up. Once I'm done with that, then I can go ahead and figure out the whole painting part of it. So, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Please be nice. And I'll talk to y'all later.